Tonight, shockwaves across Washington and around the world. President Donald Trump just unveiled a series of bold moves, from deploying new military assets toward the Middle East to shaking up economic policy at home. What you're about to hear matters to global markets, U.S. alliances, and everyday Americans. President Trump announced the launch of a second United States military armada, signaling increased U.S. naval presence and strategic pressure aimed toward Iran. Officials say the move is meant to deter escalation in the Middle East and support U.S. interests, amid rising tensions at the same time. Trump indicated a diplomatic shift with South Korea, saying the U.S. and Seoul will work something out, after his surprise talk of tariffs on Korean imports, suggesting intense negotiations over trade and security cooperation in another major development. Trump hinted that interest rates could fall sharply once his pick for the next Federal Reserve chair is announced, promising a more market-friendly economic environment. This comes as inflation concerns and borrowing costs remain high for families and businesses. Meanwhile, he also spotlighted his record on the U.S. economy while campaigning in Iowa, even as domestic political tensions continue to simmer over border and social issues. These announcements come amid increasing political pressure in Washington, with bipartisan debate over immigration policy, federal enforcement actions, and plans for tax-related incentives like Trump accounts as the tax season begins. Opposition leaders have criticized some of Trump's choices, arguing the economic promises and military focus could create uncertainty, both domestically and abroad. Internationally, the military repositioning and trade threats have prompted calm responses from allies like South Korea, which has reaffirmed cooperation despite tariff talk. Reuters experts warn that the combined strategy of defense posturing and economic negotiations could strain long-standing alliances, even as the Trump administration stresses results over rhetoric. In summary, Trump's announcements today are more than sound bites. They set a tone for aggressive diplomacy, economic policy change, and a reset of U.S. global engagement. Whether this leads to lasting peace, economic growth, or heightened geopolitical tensions remains to be seen. Stay tuned for our follow-up reports on markets, military strategy, and global responses.